Alright, what is up people? Atomic Tofu here. Today doing a review of TDW's or Transform Dreamwave's TDW-11 Commander. Got this figure from Show-Z store. Now, whoever pays attention to the forums knows that I like oversized figures. Yeah. Anyways, this one I think 180 for the price. For what you get, I think it's worth it for the price. However, kind of not sure on if it's worth it for you individually, but I think for the pricing and what you get, I think that is a good price. All right. Yeah, this is based off. This is an overscale of MM01, Magnificent Mechas MM01. Unpainted figure for the most part. Little details are painted. Let's see if you can see that on the bottom there. Mighty hero robot capable of shifting into a powerful truck. Possesses unmatched strength. With an axe, sword, and a plasma cannon, he strikes fear into enemies and stands as a legendary leader, revered by all. Truck mode. I will not be doing a transformation video. I'll link it to the MM01 video. Same transformation. Out of the box, there are some things with mine. Popped off head, of course. Broken right foot. I had to repair that myself. Oh yeah, I'll get all of the pieces out of the box, and I think I have a 927 battery for the head, LR44 for the cannon. Okay, before I finish install, 927 battery for the head. So one thing I don't like about his head is that it has to be unscrewed. And that 927 battery was a pretty tight fit in there. Okay. I'll get it on unscrewed. So anyways, let's see here. Place it back inside. See here. So you have to make sure when you redo it that you get the catch in there so that it depresses, okay? And yeah, that was pretty sad. So that was it. My first install of the battery for the head, and he already has a mishap. So yeah, the button works, but again, not a very this figure may give you a lot of issues. So putting the cap back on, I'm guessing this thing here, the depressor, sheared off the solder bits. I don't have any soldering, so let's see if this thing can still. I don't think I can. Connects, yeah. So I'll have to get a new one. So that kind of sucks. Anyways, I'll show you ahead, I guess. Okay. Put that back on. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Hopefully Show-Z store will get me a replacement LED for the head soon. Hopefully. Screw this back on. You get 2 smokestacks in the plastic coffin. The regular issue gold weapon, or orange energon weapon. Blade, 1 blade. He should have 2 blades, right? Come on. Limited edition. The blaster. These were installed successfully for that one. LR44s for the gun. And so my figure, okay, you have these weapon mounts, and I think everyone will have this issue where they'll have this blue bit floating around in their package, and I'm not sure what this goes to. something. I don't know. I was wondering if it was like a tip of the ear or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. So on mine, my right foot was cracked in half at the boot, and whatever that is over his foot. The pin came out from the back. I'm going to show you this, jiggle this on camera, but visually he's nice. He comes packaged like this with his arms rotated like this, I think. Yeah, I think so. Okay, but I'll jiggle this on camera. Okay, so my right arm is very loose, and I don't think I can get it in there to tighten that. And then butt flap on the back always comes off on mine. I might glue that in one day, I'm not sure. Details wise, this figure is pretty awesome. Everything, you know, it's a large figure, so basically they didn't need any kind of texture mapping, right? It's all in the details, physical details. The left arm is pretty solid. Figure this size, they should have gone ahead and made this elbow bit articulating, but whatever that is. Everything's cast. Details are all cast, so that's good. Less paint. Right. So I think for the most part, all of his joints are pretty good, pretty solid. And here you go, the butt flap again pops off all the time on mine. Let's see if I can show you where so right here, there's a pin there. On mine, this foot was completely separated. Or I think the shroud. So there's a shroud here. The pin was not installed. That was inside the packaging. So I was looking not to lose that pin. I had to repair. Let's see if you can see that that seam there. To repair that. Hopefully shows he will get me a replacement shroud, a boot shroud, I guess. I mean, if I can actually get in there one day and tighten up this one arm here, I think, hey, look how different that is. This is a solid arm, right? Now it's loose. Maybe you can tighten. Oh, look at that. So let's see. Oh, so there you go. We can manually tighten it. Let's see. Let's hope that's the case. Maybe not. This one's just spinning away. So, interesting. So this one was able to tighten by turning it, and the other one could not. Interesting. Very large figure, and if you are used to, or if you are aware that you need to make sure that you give it proper clearances, I think you'll be okay. But if not, you're not careful, this thing might give you some issues. Alright, so that was pretty good. I ended up figuring out how to tighten the other arm, so that's nice. Okay, so let's see if I can get this blaster back on. He does hold his weapon fairly nice if you can get it on. Of course, it is a tight fit. Oh. Okay, so there's that. It's nice and heavy. Right. Okay, so again, you saw how loose that right arm was earlier, right? And now, so what you need to do is, I think, it's a screw for the arm. Apply upward pressure while you're rotating it, right? Yeah. So apply upward pressure as you're rotating. And there. Now, it's a solid arm. So that's not bad, right? So this one is, let's see, left is counterclockwise, and was it counterclockwise? I'm all confused right now. So, no, both, actually both are counterclockwise. Tighten both counterclockwise. Okay, yeah, not bad. Okay, so I fixed those issues. All right, don't fall. Yeah, too bad. Again, my butt, crotch, pelvic piece flops off. That mysterious blue bit in there. The questionable LED. Let's see that there. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, yeah. Thanks, guys. Show Z Store. I am having a little bit of a challenge this time around getting some replacement parts, and now I have to add the head LED into the mix. Comparing with the MM01. MM01. Painted, of course. The red on blue paint scheme. So it's kind of nice, I guess, getting this figure, and then you can use this one as a paint project. You can see here where this one doesn't have paint apps with the bicep. This one does. Little washes here and there in the recesses of MM01. Nothing there. MM01 comes up to about crotch height. Maybe I can get him to stand. That's how small he is. Put him in back. And then this Pangu Toys oversized magic squares. About the same height, so yeah, if you like the big giant Optimus Primes for bot mode display, can't really go wrong with these. They are about the same height. I'm trying to not bump anything here. Yeah. I think they're identical basically, right? What do you think? So yeah, large MM01s, and I love the Prime design. Right. So I'm just gonna follow it and crash. Okay, so let's see. After that fix. Yeah, he does feel nice now. So again, upward pressure counterclockwise. Okay. So I fixed my issue. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, how about the shoulder rotation? Same thing for the shoulder, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, now that I fix the loose arm, I like it now. So, there we go. Oops. Thumb, I think that's a thumb, fell off. Pops off. Because he is a big figure and things will get in the way and you're not aware of it. But yeah, thanks guys. Very curious what this one is. One day one of us will figure out what this belongs to. Alright, that little thing back there. And then, yeah, maybe glue this in one day. Alright, what is up behind the scenes? I'm going to see if I can tighten the shoulder joint. So if I can, that's going to be awesome. So let's see if I am successful or not. If I can get in there, hopefully, let's see here. So it's not that it's weak at all, right? It's pretty strong. But I want to see if it's possible to get in there. I did a couple turns. I'm going to assume that tightened it. I think I did. Let's see. Let's see, I can't even see anything here. I think that is a good improvement. Yeah, I think if anyone wanted to, again, the upward pressure, counterclockwise, right? And then get in there and tighten up the shoulder joint. Minus that. Yeah, get in there and tighten up the shoulder joint. So, little tweaks here and there, and this figure is, I think, recommended for the price. Alright, yeah. It's nice and solid now. I like it. Of course, that fell off. Yeah, I like it. And now to get a replacement for this.